If you have a sense of the saint or the person and you then walk in the footsteps of where they've been, there's something very intangible and moving about when you actually go there. I've done it myself for the Curé of Ars in France, and for Suzanne, to walk where she has walked and know the stories that are linked to that, it actually makes real the person and the events. It's not just what you read in a book, but you stand in these places where she stood, or you look around and think, she was here, and she worked in, if you go up the river to Jerusalem or any of the places.
Yes, pilgrimage is part of the history of the church. It goes right back to visiting the tombs of the apostles and Jerusalem. The idea being that you somehow come in touch with those people again and what they did. And I think pilgrimages in New Zealand are particularly relevant because you see where Suzanne worked and you get an idea of who the woman was. It just broadens your understanding of whom she was, and perhaps encourages you in your own life of faith or your life of commitment to society.
The good thing about pilgrimage is that it connects in with our desire as human beings to have something physical to touch and to feel. And we're physical beings, we're not just pure spirit. So to go to a place of pilgrimage, for me, and like connecting this in with Suzanne Aubert, it would enable me personally to get in touch with Suzanne Aubert, especially if she's been there, if she's carried out her work there. Then there's something about a physical place which I know for myself certainly connects me more to that person.
And of course, everybody is most welcome here at Island Bay, the final resting place of Suzanne Aubert. And this is where we've created a special pilgrimage place, a place for everybody to come, a space for pilgrims, visitors, to be refreshed and renewed. There is something very special about standing here in the footsteps of Suzanne Aubert and to reflect on her love of God and her love for New Zealanders most in need, which she translated into action.
I can certainly see a lot of merit for Catholics in going walking in the places where Suzanne was, in terms of their own faith, being encouraged by Suzanne, and then where are we called to walk in our world now, in the places where we find ourselves, and having that sort of spiritual heritage behind, and her spirit and all the things associated with that.